Hi, it's Miss Christina with Mad Science. This experiment is called Hopping Popping Corn. So this is going to be something fun that you can do with some items that you probably already have in your kitchen. And I've already pre-measured my ingredients, but I'll tell you what the measurements are so you can have yours ready to go when it's your turn to try. So you'll need about 2 to 3 cups of water, depending on the size of your container. You'll want to use something clear that you'll be able to see what's happening inside of it. So I have this big measuring bowl here, and I've already put my water inside. You will need popcorn kernels. So I have a bag here. It doesn't matter if they're white or yellow, but just this kind, you don't want to get like a microwave popcorn bag and take those out. You need the ones that haven't been coated in oil or any of that stuff yet. And you will need 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Very important that you use baking soda, not baking powder. You'll need 6 tablespoons of white vinegar. You'll need a little bit of food coloring and a spoon to mix it up. So let's go ahead and predict what we think will happen when we mix all of these things. Do you think it's going to pop the popcorn and be like when you go to the movie theater? Or what do you think? Let's find out. So we're going to start with our bowl of water. Okay. And you're going to add just like a drop or two of food coloring. It just helps us to see a little bit better what's happening. And you can use your spoon to mix it up. You don't want it to be too dark that you can't see what's happening in there. Okay, so I'll move that here. And then we're going to add our baking soda. So remember, it is 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Okay, and then you can stir that until it's dissolved. So you don't want to see the powder. See how it's sitting on the bottom right now? You want to mix it so it's all combined. So it kind of turns your water a little bit murky looking. That's fine because that's what we need for our reaction that's going to happen. This is a chemical reaction. And I think we're pretty good. So you don't see that layer of powder on the bottom anymore. Okay, so now we're going to add some popcorn kernels. I'm going to do just a small handful. You don't need too many. Okay. Put mine in there. And okay. It just sunk to the bottom. But now we have one more ingredient left, and that's the vinegar. So what do you think is going to happen when I add the vinegar? You might be familiar with another experiment that uses vinegar and baking soda. And what happens in that experiment? You can make a volcano out of it. So do you think this is going to explode? It's possible. Let's see. So I already measured my vinegar, but it's 6 tablespoons. So I just have it in here. So I'm going to actually hold this up so you can see a little bit better. Okay, and I'm going to add the vinegar. A little bit more. Okay, so that's all of it. So now what is happening? What are those popcorn kernels doing? You can see some are floating on the top, but if you watch closely, they are hopping. They're going from the bottom down here, and they're floating up to the top, and then they're going back down, and then they're going back up and back down. Kind of looks like they're dancing. So, why do you think this is happening. How is the science working here? So basically what happens when you mix baking soda and vinegar, there is a chemical reaction and they react with each other to produce carbon dioxide gas. And that gas is creating these bubbles down here in the water, which then surround the popcorn kernels and it causes them to float up to the top. But when they reach the surface, the bubbles pop and the kernels fall back down. And this is going to keep happening over and over until the reaction is complete. So this might take a while. So you can sit there and you can watch. It's a little mesmerizing, kind of like when we made our lava lamps. But yeah, they're just going to keep hopping up and down like that until it's all done and then they settle down. But that is our cool little chemical reaction, some hopping, popping corn. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.